I'm going through something really, really hard, and I have been trying my best to pull it all together for the past couple months, and I don't know how much I can say. I just am owed a very large amount of money. I don't want to say how much. I won't say by who. I am doing my best to work through it because it was money that you guys gave me. It was money that we funded together as a community during my subathon, and it absolutely tears me up inside and eats me every day knowing that everyone's money is not going towards the projects that it was supposed to go towards. And I have been trying to be as kind and patient to everyone that I meet, everyone that I speak to, but I think that maybe sometimes that can't get you very far in life.
So for anyone who is not aware, anytime Bao releases a new song, she likes to accompany it with a music video, a cute little motion graphic to just sort of accompany the song. And as you can see here, a lot of these projects easily rack up in the hundreds of dollars. As you can see here, Bao invested all of her subathon money into animated music videos for her original songs, and the studio in question has only refunded her $20, despite the fact that they owe her $34,000. Editing Beelzebub here to clear up some confusion that I may have caused while explaining this in the original edit of the video. When I was first watching these clips and reading these tweets, it wasn't immediately obvious what this studio did, but after looking over the tweets and rewatching the video, I believe what the studio is supposed to do is find artists for the music videos, find a producer for the music, promote the videos. You know, the studio's supposed to be, I believe, I'm speculating here, I believe they're supposed to be an organizer, and they're supposed to get shit done by specific due dates. And if the studio can't get work done by the due date, that impacts the content creator because they had goals and announcements set out for when content was going to become available. And if the studio can't get their shit together and put together the content that they were paid to put together, then they owe the content creator money that they gave them. The actual individual audio producers and artists, as far as I can tell, all fulfilled their contractual obligations that they were paid to do by this studio that went out and found them and hired them. But there were due dates that were not met, projects that were not completed, and for those projects, some, but unlikely all, of the money that they were paid is owed back to the content creator, and they have currently only refunded her $20 when a much larger portion of that $34,000 is owed to them. And the reason I believe she's only owed a portion is because when I looked at the receipt again, I saw that there were invoices that were for many, many months worth of work. And in that time period, multiple music videos have been published. So I think this is a reoccurring issue where they're overcharging her and under-delivering. And Bao has just kind of been letting the studio walk all over her again and again and again because she doesn't really know how else to go about arranging some of these really big projects that she wants to put together. Again, this is mostly speculation. I could be wrong, and if anybody else knows more information, please be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, back to the main video. Now, as many people have suggested, that is a lawsuit amount of money. But as many other people have pointed out, it's worth a lawsuit, but if you file a lawsuit, she risks exposing her real name and personal information. So I'm not sure how exactly that was gonna go. Now apparently this studio, which I have yet to find the name for, has actually scammed multiple other people. This VTuber here is saying, I had a very manipulative experience with them. They made me feel worthless. Used my name, dragged my friends to their side so they could climb the social ladder in the community. I've cried day in and day out because of them, and then they do this to my friend Bao. This is not okay. They gave me false promises, they gave me lies, they made my husband pay him for nothing. Then they say my debut that I worked so hard on with my husband was only a success because of them, when they did nothing other than use my name for their gain. Apparently, this yet-to-be-named studio has even screwed over Vienna, who says quite a few of us were affected by this. Bao especially has suffered so much. I don't know what we can say, but to my friends out there, be careful. Even a reputable studio or group of people can and will do this. I refuse to pay full amounts upfront anymore, ever. Now, some people were speculating that the person responsible for this scam was Overspace because they're the one who produced one of her music videos. However, I can confidently say it's probably not Overspace because after Bao went public with this information, Overspace actually retweeted Bao saying that she got scammed out of thousands of dollars. And if Overspace had scammed her, I don't think they would have retweeted her and broadcast the fact that she got scammed. So it's definitely not them. But unfortunately, that's all we know right now. I'll keep you guys posted if we find out any more information. And our next story is Anycolor, the parent company of Nijisanji, updating us on some lawsuits that they are filing. Massive shout out to Hikaru for translating their statement. The statement reads as follows. Anycolor is taking concrete measures against slanderous and defamatory acts against our affiliated livers. The court has approved the request for disclosure of sender information of the person on the internet who committed rights infringement acts on the internet against our company's livers. They go on to explain that this person posted information such as their real name and appearance on some internet notice board. Nijisanji is pursuing a 3 million yen lawsuit, which for anyone curious is about 21,000 US dollars. And after going through a number of Japanese comments, it seems that this comment really sums up the general opinion from people who have read the message. And the general consensus is that I think it's wonderful that a company protects its employees not only with words, but also with actions. And people generally hoping that this serves as a deterrent against future harassment. I went through a good number of replies and quote retweets, and honestly, everyone seems exclusively positive, except for this guy who just seems unhappy that VTuber news channels are going to report on it. How terrible. Reporting on the good news. But that's all the news I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Bye, guys.